Hey, how's it going? Cesar Rodriguez here, and in this video, I just have this huge message that's on my heart that I have to share with you, and it's gonna be a story that I share, but the bottom line is I want you to know right now that you're smarter than you think, and you can actually do it. And when I mean it, I'm talking about whatever it is that you're pursuing. If it's some entrepreneurial venture, if you're in sales, network marketing, you're building a business, like you have what it takes. And I'm gonna share with you why and a personal complex that I had growing up. When I grew up, I did not think that I was smart. And the reason why is because I didn't get good grades. So teachers were putting letters on my pages of all my reports and my tests that were basically saying, you're below average. You're a failure. You're average. So I grew up my whole life getting, C's, D's, and F's. I mean, I did ace gym class. I'll let you know that right now. But, I didn't think that I was that smart. So what ended up happening was I kind of grew up with this complex all through high school. And I made it through college. And even though I got good grades when I actually went to college, I still kind of thought like, well, I'm not smart. I'm just really hardworking because I just studied a whole lot more than, everyone else to get the good grades. So I made up in what I thought I lacked in intelligence with hard work, which is a great tip, by the way. But one of the things that I later found out was I got and was approached by my first network marketing company. So that was my kind of gateway drug into entrepreneurship. And someone approached me and I ended up seeing a whole bunch of other people that were successful. I went to an event and I saw all these people that were making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. And they had all this time freedom and they were spending time with their families and not going to jobs. And I was in school to be a sport management major. I was just about to graduate. And in that moment, I went to one event and I saw all these people just succeeding and living these awesome lives that I wanted to live. And I instantly made a pivot. I just decided that's what I'm gonna do. I was smart enough to see that the plan that I was pursuing was not gonna give me the lifestyle that these people had. It wasn't gonna give me the time freedom, the financial freedom. So I was intelligent and smart enough to pick up on that in an instant and see it and say, I need to change. And even though I invested 4 years studying a particular field, which is sport management, in an instant, I was smart enough to say, yes, I've invested a whole bunch of money in this other stuff and lots of time, but I'm smart enough to see the difference and make a pivot. Then I got started with that business and I sucked. I went 0 for 100. The first 100 people I talked to told me no, they rejected me, said I was an idiot. I was never gonna make it. My own mom told me I was an idiot and she was the most supportive person in my life. And again, she loved me so much, she just wanted to be protective of me, and she thought I was making a rash decision, where realistically, I was making a huge long-term decision, and I saw it right away. You see, if you're watching this video, you're probably an entrepreneur of some type. You're probably a visionary, and that makes you very smart. That makes you in a very small percentage of the masses. I know that maybe you got good grades too, but maybe you could relate to some parts of this story, but just hang on and tell me if I'm right or not. And trust me, if you've ever had problems with rejection or getting stuff from haters, BS, I'm gonna help you with that. Totally, today is gonna be the end of that. So here's what ended up happening next. I went 0 for 100, got rejected all over the place, and guess how smart I was? I was so smart that I realized I didn't have all the skills that I needed. So I went out to look for them. So I went on a hunt, started doing personal development, started reading books, started getting audio, started buying courses, started investing myself like crazy because I was smart enough to recognize, hey, I just spent tens of thousands of dollars in a college education that I've just decided I'm never gonna use again. I need to take that same level of commitment and put it in this business so that I could one day be like those people, because it's not that I'm terrible, it's just I don't know enough yet. So I just need to go to school with this business. So I was smart enough to recognize that, and I was smart enough to invest in myself. The fact that you're watching this video is already telling me that you're on the pursuit of better and higher education. You're already looking for answers. So I know you're smart. So if someone hasn't told you how intelligent you are, I'm telling you right now, you are super smart. You are highly intelligent. You are a small percentage of the population. You see, genetics, some people are just genetically born taller than others. Some are just genetically born to what most people in society would consider better looking than others. Some people just have those genetic gifts, and some people have the genetic gift of intelligence. Some people are just born geniuses like Einstein. I mean, I don't know if he would have never, I don't completely understand what's happened in his brain that he was so genius, or Beethoven or Mozart or any other genius out there. But some people, I like to believe that their brain is probably just a little bit more developed. And I like to believe that you're one of those people, and I like to believe that so am I. Because not only was I so smart to get the answers, I was smart enough to stick in the business and to not quit. I was smart enough to put in very hard work. I was smart enough to forget what everyone else was saying and let the haters hate, because that's what they do. And I was able to take that, I was smart enough to use that as fuel and motivation to not quit. I was smart enough to find a mentor. And I was smart enough to make a very bold, rash, crazy decision, which was to uproot my life and to literally move to a city where he had a beach house, just so I could hang out with him on the weekends, so I could model him and watch him in action. Is that something that a dumb person does? I don't think so. So I'm smart, and you're smart, because you're seeking out mentors. You're looking for people who've done what you've done, and you're doing what they do. And if you do what someone does, you'll get what they've got. So if someone hasn't told you that you're smart recently, again, let me be that person. If someone hasn't told you that you can do it, you can climb from the bottom and you can make it to the top, let me be that person. Because I know not a lot of people are probably rooting for you. It's not like when you're in a marathon and you're running and you're just surrounded by people and they're just like giving you Gatorades and giving you water and they're rooting, yeah, you can do it. When you're an entrepreneur, it's like you start on this run and people are throwing sticks at you. They're throwing bottles and they're telling you, boo, you're never gonna make it. Well, I'm here to tell you, screw them. The thing is you can't even be mad at them, because at the end of the day, maybe they're just not as smart as you. And is that really their fault? Maybe their brain just is developed. Is that really their fault? Is it their fault? Is it your fault if you happen to be shorter than someone else? No, maybe you're just born that way, right? So it's not their fault that they may not be as intelligent as you. So you just need to have a swagger. You need to just walk with your head tall, your chest up, amongst people that don't see it. They don't have the vision. They weren't born with the intelligence. It's all good. Picture this. When these people say something to you, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything like that, and I'm not trying to do anything right now other than pump you up to give you the confidence that you should have, because not enough people are dripping it in you. So I want to be that person. I want to tell you, visualize all those people as pigs, mucking around in the slop. And you happen to walk by with your opportunity. You happen to be on a mission. You happen to be driven. You happen to be making sacrifices and achieving goals and pursuing something. And they're over there making their pig noises, oinking at you. They're hating on you. They're telling you you're never gonna make it. But here's what I'm telling you. You're a swan amongst the pigs. Walk with your chest up. Walk with pride. And know that it's not their fault if they don't get it. But never, ever let them convince you that you're a pig when you are a swan. You're beautiful, my friend. You're smart, you're intelligent. I believe in you. And if I can do it and I can achieve all my dreams by simply committing to myself, doing the personal development, investing in myself like crazy, being that smart to do that, then I know you can too. All right, that's my motivational message for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I inspired you. Hope I uplifted you. And the next time people are hating on you, just visualize that and just visualize yourself as that swan and those pigs, and just know they can't even touch me. They don't even get it. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm a whole nother species. All right, guys. Hey, if you like this video, feel free to share it. Feel free to drop a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check me out on my blog at CesarRRodriguez.com. Take care and have an awesome day.